The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are preparing to play in prime time, hosting the Baltimore Ravens for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, this is the first game for the Bucs since Hurricanes Helene and Milton impacted our area. And right now, Sports Director Evan Klosky at Ray J. And Evan, we all know this is much bigger than football.
You're absolutely right, Frank. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just like many others in the Tampa Bay area, evacuated their homes last week, unsure what they were going to come back to. And for the Buccaneers, they also had a game to play against the Saints. It created a chaotic week of preparation, and the team understands they just want to do their part in this city to help any way possible, even if it's just in terms of a morale boost.
A Tampa Bay record in total yards with 594.
The prolific offensive performance 8 days ago was even more impressive when you factor in the chaotic week leading up to that victory. With the threat of Hurricane Milton looming, the Glazer family chartered 3 planes featuring 300 family members and 30-some-odd pets. After landing in New Orleans on Tuesday, everyone was shuffled into 3 different hotels throughout the week before kickoff on Sunday.
I mean, the main thing was just keeping everybody safe, and our hearts and our minds were really back home.
Cornerback Zion McCollum grew up in Galveston, Texas, and said he was accustomed to dealing with hurricanes well before getting drafted by the Buccaneers in 2022.
So I understand the gravity of how big it is, how much of a negative impact it can have on an area, not just for days, weeks, but for years.
With their hearts on home, the Bucs dedicated their week to the Tampa Bay region. McCollum had an interception en route to an impressive 51-27 win.
Last but not least, we will have a special game ball for the city of Tampa when we get back.
Upon returning to town, McCollum, along with many members of the Bucs organization, presented that game ball to Mayor Jane Castor and Florida law enforcement as a thank you for all the work they continued to do in the aftermath of both Hurricanes Milton and Helene.
And everybody, they worked to get people out, evacuated, run traffic, and that's big time, especially when you take time away from your families to come do that.
While the Bucs understand sports isn't the end-all be-all in times like this, they also recognize they can be a welcome distraction, a vehicle to help the healing process move forward.
It'll be nice to feel like we're all one again, as a community, and hopefully Raymond James is packed and loud, and we can go out here and defeat these Ravens.
It was less than 2 weeks ago, this field at Raymond James Stadium was completely flooded. Now everyone comes back. It's prime time, Monday night, fans in the stands, and hopefully this team will be able to beat one of the best teams in the NFL. We'll talk more about this Buccaneers-Ravens matchup at 6 o'clock in sports. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Evan Klosky, 10 Tampa Bay.